Life is filled with relationships, some of which uplift and inspire us, while others drain our energy and challenge our peace. Toxic people, whether they're negative, manipulative, or overly critical, can deeply impact our mental and emotional well-being if we allow them to. But what if there was a way to face their behavior with grace, strength, and clarity? Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in reason and virtue, provides us with timeless strategies to navigate such situations. This video explores 7 smart ways to deal with toxic individuals, drawn from the wisdom of Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These principles not only help you manage challenging relationships but also empower you to grow stronger and more resilient. Let's dive into these transformative approaches and reclaim our inner peace. Chapter 1. The Power of Emotional Detachment. Dealing with toxic people begins with mastering your emotions. The Stoics believed that while we can't control the actions of others, we can control how we respond to them. Toxic individuals thrive on emotional reactions, anger, frustration, or despair. By practicing emotional detachment, you can deprive them of this satisfaction. Emotional detachment doesn't mean indifference. It's about maintaining inner peace. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, suggested that we should always ask, "Is this something in my control? If it's not, why waste energy on it?" Toxic individuals often act out of insecurity or a desire for control. Recognizing this is the first step to neutralizing their impact. To cultivate emotional detachment, start by practicing mindfulness. When confronted by a toxic person, take a deep breath and assess the situation. Instead of reacting impulsively, respond thoughtfully. For example, if someone criticizes you unfairly, acknowledge their words without internalizing their negativity. Say to yourself, "Their opinion reflects their reality, not mine." Another technique is to visualize yourself as an observer. Imagine you're watching the interaction from a distance, detached from the emotions it might evoke. This mental distancing helps you see the situation objectively, making it easier to stay calm and rational. Lastly, remind yourself of the Stoic principle of amor fati, love of fate. Accept that encountering toxic people is part of life. Instead of resenting their presence, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your resilience. Toxic individuals are tests, and how you handle them reflects your inner growth. Chapter 2. Establishing boundaries with grace. Toxic people often push boundaries to assert dominance or manipulate others. A key Stoic strategy is setting firm boundaries while maintaining composure. Seneca wrote, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." This wisdom underscores the importance of controlling your environment by limiting the influence of harmful individuals. Start by identifying your non-negotiables. These are the behaviors you will not tolerate, such as disrespect, manipulation, or negativity. Communicating these boundaries is crucial. When addressing a toxic person, use clear and respectful language. For instance, instead of accusing them of being rude, say, "I feel uncomfortable when conversations take this turn. Let's keep things constructive." Consistency is key. Toxic individuals often test boundaries to see if they can be pushed. Stand firm and reinforce your limits calmly but assertively. If someone continually interrupts you, politely but firmly state, "I'd like to finish my point before hearing your thoughts." Stoicism also teaches us to choose our battles wisely. Not every confrontation is worth engaging in. If a toxic person's behavior doesn't directly impact your life, it may be best to let it go. This aligns with the Stoic idea of focusing energy on what truly matters. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's self-preservation. Protecting your peace ensures you have the mental clarity to thrive despite negativity. Chapter 3. Practicing compassion. Without compromising yourself. While it's tempting to respond to toxicity with hostility, the Stoics emphasized the value of compassion. Epictetus taught that people act poorly because they are misguided, not inherently evil. By understanding the pain or ignorance driving toxic behavior, you can approach them with empathy. Compassion doesn't mean tolerating abuse. It's about recognizing the humanity in others while safeguarding your well-being. When dealing with a toxic colleague, for example, consider their struggles. Perhaps they feel undervalued or overwhelmed. Acknowledging this can help you interact with them more effectively. However, balance is crucial. Show compassion without enabling harmful behavior. Offer support when appropriate, but maintain your boundaries. For example, if a friend constantly complains without seeking solutions, listen empathetically, but encourage them to take proactive steps. Say, "I hear your frustration. What can we do to improve this situation?" Compassion also extends to yourself. Avoid blaming yourself for a toxic person's actions. Stoicism teaches that you are only responsible for your own behavior. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts to handle difficult situations with grace. Chapter 4. Leveraging silence as a tool. Toxic people often seek reactions to fuel their negativity. Silence can be a powerful tool to disarm them. The Stoic principle of ataraxia, or tranquility, highlights the value of remaining unshaken by external disturbances. When faced with a toxic remark, resist the urge to respond immediately. Silence conveys strength and composure, showing that their words hold no power over you. Marcus Aurelius advised, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing silence, you assert control over your response. Silence doesn't mean passive acceptance. Use it strategically. If a toxic person criticizes you in a group setting, pause before replying. This break not only gives you time to compose your thoughts, but also signals confidence. In some cases, silence speaks louder than words. If someone spreads rumors about you, addressing them directly may give the gossip undue attention. Instead, let your actions and integrity refute the falsehoods. Over time, people will see the truth without you having to say a word. Chapter 5. Seeking wisdom in adversity. Toxic encounters can be frustrating, but they also offer valuable lessons. The Stoics believed that adversity is a teacher, shaping us into stronger individuals. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When dealing with a toxic person, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Perhaps it's an opportunity to practice patience, refine your communication skills, or reaffirm your values. Shifting your perspective from victimhood to empowerment helps you approach challenges with resilience. Reflecting on these encounters can also provide clarity. Journal about your interactions with toxic individuals to identify patterns. Are there triggers you can avoid? Are there areas where you can improve? Self-awareness is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful tool for personal growth. Additionally, seek guidance from trusted mentors or friends. Discussing your experiences with others can provide new perspectives and solutions. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals reinforces the Stoic idea of building a virtuous community. Chapter 6. Mastering the art of letting go. Not all relationships are meant to last. The Stoics emphasized the importance of releasing what no longer serves us. Epictetus advised, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Letting go of toxic people doesn't mean you wish them harm. It means prioritizing your peace. This process can be challenging, especially if the person is a close friend or family member. Start by acknowledging your feelings. It's natural to feel guilt or sadness, but remind yourself that staying in a toxic relationship harms both parties. When deciding to let go, communicate your intentions calmly and respectfully. Avoid blame or hostility. For example, say, "I value our relationship, but I feel that our interactions have become unhealthy. I think it's best for both of us to take some space." Focus on the freedom and clarity that comes with releasing negativity. Letting go creates room for healthier connections and personal growth. Trust in the Stoic belief that life's transitions are natural and often lead to greater harmony. Chapter 7. Cultivating Inner Strength. Ultimately, dealing with toxic people is less about changing them and more about strengthening yourself. Stoicism teaches that true power lies within. By cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline, you become impervious to external negativity. Develop a daily practice to fortify your mind. Start each morning with affirmations or meditations on Stoic principles. Remind yourself, "I have the strength to face challenges with grace." Regularly revisit Stoic texts to reinforce your mindset. Physical health also contributes to inner strength. A strong body supports a resilient mind. Prioritize exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient rest to maintain your energy and focus. Finally, remember that toxic people are not the enemy. They are opportunities to refine your character. Each interaction is a chance to practice the virtues that Stoicism champions. Embrace these challenges with gratitude, knowing they are shaping you into a wiser, stronger individual.